Happy Thursday and welcome into South Florida Daily. I'm Megan Hayes.
And I'm Kate Monahan. We're coming to you from the Cacti Park of the Palm Beaches. It's time for spring training.
Cacti Park of the Palm Beaches is home to the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals for spring training. It goes through the end of March, so if you want to see a spring training game, get out here. It's so much fun. I'm about to have a hot dog for lunch. I'm excited about that.
I want a cheesesteak.
We have a packed show for you today, so let's go ahead and get into all the fun.
We go out on the town with Frank Licari to check out some of our favorite South Florida inhabitants, manatees.
And don't forget our other favorite, sea turtles. We're heading to Loggerhead Marine Life Center to learn more with Jim McCurry.
Later, it's Thirsty Thursday, and we toast to the weekend a day early. Stick around for a delicious cocktail recipe.
But first, we learn how a local fashion designer incorporates style and sustainability. Here's Art Adventures.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
Kristen, we're surrounded by some really beautiful dresses. Vivra Couture, can you tell us your inspiration behind these beautiful creations?
Absolutely. So Vivra Couture is a really interesting concept. It's actually really all canvas and hand painted. We started the whole entire concept from my original company, Garbage Gone Glam. Garbage Gone Glam is made out of paper and plastic and different environmental type things as a marketing platform and an environmental platform. It kind of merged into both kind of things. Vivra is a step up from that. People loved my designs and they really wanted to see things that could be worn or cleaned, dry cleaned, instead of just paper that really wouldn't last very long. So I had this one event on Palm Beach Island at O Palm Beach. We made a paper dress and I had an artist live paint on the dress at the event. People were drawn to it. They loved the concept. They loved seeing how she was painting on it, and the whole dress came together so beautiful and fun that people said, well, you should do more of these. I'm like, well, paper doesn't really last very long. So canvas was the next best thing. It's almost like a paper, but it's a fabric and it's paintable and sustainable to the forever. You can
So these
wash
dresses are actually canvas.
them. Literally artist canvas.
And the artist is directly painting onto this.
Exactly.
This is not a screen print.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, and that's kind of hard for people to get sometimes. But when you see up close, if you see the globs of paint, you see the strokes, you really get it. It's real art. And it's just something that's never really been done before. I searched the whole world after we did that white dress that we painted to see if other people were doing anything like it. And there's some painting on silks and different things like that, but nothing quite full-on artist canvas, like that thicker fabric. But it feels like it's really good on.
Okay.
I've made a couple dresses now for myself. It took a while, but I made my own wedding dress. So that was really fun to do and wear. And I have another rose painted dress. So it's fun to experience it myself because it took a while. I
That's
usually
amazing.
have models wear it and different things, but yeah, so it's such a fun concept.
A really cool initiative. You have partnered with the Humane Society to make a really unique calendar. Can you tell me about what you've created?
Absolutely. It's one of Garbage Gone Glam and my personal best achievements, I think. It was so much work, but so fulfilling to actually create each one of these dresses from discarded shelter, dog food, and cat food bags.
Wow.
So it was really cool. We used about 200 bags throughout the whole calendar. And each image uses 1 to 25 bags, so it was really cool to see how it all came together. And then individually, we went to the Humane Society and shot photos of different pets, different adoptable animals, because we wanted to include them in the calendar. So
How did you
they're so
not take
cute.
them all home?
Very difficult, very difficult. They were so cute. So I'll show you this one. He is about to jump off the table, where we were shooting against this wall, and he looks in the image exactly like he's looking down at the fishies.
Oh, how
So,
perfect.
look
What
at
a
him.
good model.
He did so good.
Oh,
So he's looking.
that's
It looks like
too
he's looking down,
cute.
but he was really just he's like, I'm done. I want to get off the table. But
Yes.
perfect. That's the shot.
So it's not just apparel that you do, it is what I love, accessories. And so tell me about your purses and your bow ties and all the other fun things that you do in addition to this line.
So the dresses can be a little pricey. They're not for everybody. They're very unique. So we figured everyone is unique in their own self, so they do want something. what can they have that's not quite as elaborate or bold as a dress? So now we do these little clutches that act as also a piece of art on your wall, or you can sit it up on a little stand that it comes with and display it.
Oh, fun.
And then carry it around and use it. It's acrylic, so it lasts forever. I mean, I've used and abused my own purse for like 2 years now, and it doesn't look like anything. So
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's like amazing how it holds up. So just the chunky thickness of them and the texture, it adds so much to an outfit. If you wear like a solid color dress, perfect accessory.
Yes.
And the bow ties for the men are just incredible for weddings, for a groom, for special events. You can actually match a handbag to a bow tie if you
Oh,
go to like a
clever,
charity event
yeah.
or a fun gala or something. And just a fun way to match. And the shoes are also really fun accessory. And our customers just send us their shoe. Doesn't have to be, we don't make shoes.
Yeah.
We paint on your shoe. So if you find a shoe you love, if you're a Manolo fan or you're a Louboutin fan, send them in. We will completely hand paint them. If they've been a little worn and their fabric
What
is
a
little
good way
old,
to fix them.
it fixes them up and makes them like a brand new shoe.
That's
yeah,
perfect.
It's super fun.
So you're gonna love this story. Back in the late 1400s, Columbus was sailing the Caribbean, and he saw what he thought were 3 mermaids. And he was quoted as saying, "They're not half as beautiful as they are painted." But get this, what he was really seeing was not mermaids, they were manatees. But what he didn't know was that that was going to be the first written record of manatee sightings in North America. Huh?
So I actually know that because I'm a manatee master that works at Manatee Lagoon,
Oh,
but I can take you inside to talk to Brittany to learn more about it.
yeah, great, sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Manatee Lagoon is an eco-discovery center. We're located in Riviera Beach, Florida, along the beautiful Lake Worth Lagoon waterfront. So we have really awesome waterfront views here at our facility. We have a lot of fun things for families to come out and do. We have an interactive exhibit space that has a lot of different interactive touch screens that kids can learn different things about manatees. And then we also have a lot of free programs for families to enjoy. So we have everything from adult yoga along the waterfront to
Wait, what does adult yoga have to do with
adult
manatees?
yoga, wellness,
Is it all
mindfulness.
wellness?
Yes.
Do they learn the manatee? Is that,
They don't.
you like that? You ever do that?
But it's very relaxing,
Right?
yeah.
This was developed for a purpose in the beginning, so tell me a little bit about, do we have the history of the manatee? You got that in your lexicon of knowledge?
Yeah, so Manatee Lagoon is owned and operated by Florida Power and Light.
Okay.
And what we love to tell people here when people come visit our center is kind of the really unique relationship that manatees have with power plants.
With energy, and
Yes,
electrical
exactly.
energy, yeah.
We have a power plant next door. It's FPL's Next Generation Clean Energy Center, and that's what expels the warm water into the outflow area, and that's what keeps manatees coming back to our facility year after year during the winter months.
Wow.
Before this building was here, it was just an empty parking lot, and people would come and see the manatees.
Just hang out, park the car and look at manatees.
Exactly. And when FPL decided to rebuild the power plant next door and modernize it, they decided to build this educational facility to not only allow for a safe viewing place for people to come, but also provide that educational aspect
Sure.
and kind of teach people
Great.
more about how to protect them.
If you're still craving cute creatures, then head over to Sailfish Marina and cruise along the shore with the Palm Beach Dolphin Tours. There you can get up close and personal with wild dolphins, sea turtles, and other marine life. Chandler, you are the Park Services specialist. What does it entail?
I oversee some of our specialty programs.
Okay.
So I oversee our volunteer program, our interpretive programs. That's how we present information about the park to the public.
Gotcha.
And that also includes overseeing our animal care program.
What animals are we caring
Well, we have a nature center here at MacArthur Beach
Okay.
with 6 large saltwater aquariums to show the public some of the critters that live in our park that you maybe
Yeah.
wouldn't get to see because they live underwater. One of the critters that we are well known for is sea turtles.
Oh, nice.
So MacArthur Beach State Park is one of the largest density nesting grounds for endangered sea turtles in the state of Florida. We have a permit to keep turtle ambassadors. These are young loggerhead sea turtles.
They get to be an ambassador?
They get to be
Wow.
ambassadors and help us educate the public about sea turtles and conservation programs. One of our turtle ambassadors that I helped raise for about 2 years got released to the ocean the other day.
So you're a mom?
Yeah, so we don't keep them forever. We let them get big and strong and then have to send them on their way so they can go be productive sea turtles and help populate their species.
Can I kayak? Can I do anything here?
We've got kayak rentals available through our gift shop. Our nature center is open from 9 to 5 every day. We also have guided nature walks with our volunteers or staff every single morning at 10 a.m. and programs going on all throughout the year.
Just a quick interview, if you don't mind. I just wanted to let you know I really love what you've done with the place and had a great time here today. So how often do you get out here?
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture. Welcome back into South Florida Daily. You can't help but love sea turtles. It's so much fun, Megan, when you get to see one in the wild.
Another place you can see them is in Juno Beach. It's time to head to Loggerhead Marine Life Center with Jim McCurry for Little Wonders. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
We're here at the Sea Turtle Hospital at Loggerhead Marine Life Center in Juno Beach, Florida. And today is a very special day because they are not releasing one, but two loggerhead turtles, Eloise and Scary.
They're going home! We're gonna see the turtle! Yes! Callum, my son's excited. Yay! Very excited. Going home!
Almost ready for the release. This is amazing. Look at this crowd.
Scarlett is Scary's adoptive parent since December, and she lives in Jersey City, New Jersey, and she came all the way down, she's with Grandma, to see Scary go into the water and go home.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Marine Center and the release that happened today?
Yeah, Loggerhead Marine Life Center is one of Palm Beach County's most visited destinations. We are an active sea turtle hospital, so not a zoo, not an aquarium, but a very active sea turtle hospital, as you guys probably saw here today. Every year we release close to 100 sea turtle patients. When these guys arrive here, they rehabilitate at our center for anywhere from 6 to 9 months, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. And as you saw today, a beautiful release with two of our patients, Eloise and Scary.
Yes.
And some of our core components at Loggerhead Marine Life Center are sea turtle rehabilitation, sea turtle research, education, and of course, ocean conservation. For us, ocean conservation is a huge thing now. When our patients arrive here, it's no longer a question of if there's plastic, it's a matter of how much plastic is affecting these guys. So we host beach cleanups all the time. We are able to educate over 50,000 kids every single year. And in terms of guests and visitors, we have over 350,000 visitors every single year at Loggerhead Marine Life Center. Yeah, so no shortage of guests at our center.
We're here with Dr. Charlie, the staff veterinarian. Can you tell me a little bit about what goes on here in the hospital?
Well, what goes on here in the hospital is the same thing that goes on in any hospital. We bring sick and injured sea turtles in, and we do everything we can to diagnose what their problem is, make them healthy, and then send them back into the wild. This involves all sorts of technologies. We use ultrasound, we use high-definition radiography, we do surgery, we do whatever's necessary to get the animals healthy and back in line.
And so how does it feel for you to have two turtles released back into the wild?
It feels great because everything that we do here is aimed at getting them back into the wild. So it's always a day of success when we're able to send them back so that they can contribute to the population.
We are always on the move at South Florida Daily, and to keep up with all the latest fun things to see and do, make sure you're following us on social on Facebook and Instagram at South FL Daily.
And don't worry, if you miss an episode of South Florida Daily, you can now see it on YouTube. Head to southfldaily.com to learn more, and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back into South Florida Daily. It is my favorite day of the week. It is Thirsty Thursday.
That's right, Megan. We love to kick off the weekend a day early. Let's check out this specialty cocktail. It's Thirsty Thursday, and we're here at Meat Market in Palm Beach. I'm with Gio Lopez, mixologist, and one of my good friends. Gio, thanks for having us here
today. Of course,
today.
welcome to Meat Market.
I'm so excited to be here. So what are we making today?
Today we're doing something very important because every month we have a drink of the month. So today we're doing our cocktail of the month, Lucky Lady.
Okay,
Should we start up?
Let's get into it.
Good.
And St. Patrick's Day is coming up too.
Yeah, so you already know where this goes.
I like the theme.
Perfect. We start off with some infused Jameson with citrus.
So this is the whiskey, you know, keeping with the St. Patrick's Day theme.
Exactly. We do a little bit of simple syrup.
Okay, the green.
Orange liqueur. We keep it very simple, but obviously very tasty.
Is this a sweeter drink, or kind of what is the flavor?
I feel like all match really well because we're gonna put a little bit of egg whites to make it a little bit foamy, citrus, and the whiskey. So it goes very well, a little bit of sweetness, citrus, star. So,
but not too overwhelming.
Not overwhelming.
Okay.
So you would think just because of the name, it can be just for a lady, but think about it, we have some whiskey in there.
Yes, that's true. The guys will like it too, definitely. And what is that you're pointing at?
This is some of the egg whites that we do, so that what makes it extra foamy for every drink.
Okay.
A lot of the people try to use it, you know, it looks like the little thick foam on top.
The egg white?
Yeah, so that will always helps.
Okay, great.
Just gonna grab some ice.
And this is a chilled glass, right? Too?
We always try to do chill. Everything's for martini, you know?
That's good. You never want a warm drink unless it's a hot toddy,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That
No.
won't be good. Yeah, it'd be great. Wow, look at that color. That is very green. I like it, festive. And you have a cocktail of the month, so this is the cocktail of the month. Lucky Lady, look at that.
So you see the foam on top?
Yes, so that's the egg white that makes it kind of that foamy color, or the foaminess on top.
Now we're gonna to make it a little bright up a little bit more.
Oh, pretty. It's so festive.
There we go.
Perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
Try it out.
Cheers, okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
Tasty?
It's really good, not too sweet and like not too overpowering with the whiskey. It's really good. It's great, I really like it. Thank you so much.
So we have a reason to come back here.
Absolutely, and if you want to check out how to make this drink, visit southfldaily.com and be sure to come to Meat Market in Palm Beach. They have a new cocktail every month. And come here for amazing food and drinks and great vibes. Thanks so much, Gio.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
Dining in the dark, you eat without your sight. So it's a multi-sensory experience without one of your senses, which means that your other senses are enhanced. And it makes for a really cool, unique culinary experience overall because it takes your meal to a completely different level. And you get to enjoy the flavors, the textures, the ambiance way more in a way that you wouldn't have otherwise. Guests, once they come in, they will be provided a blindfold that they'll put on themselves, and they'll be guided through a multi-course meal that is curated by the chef of the restaurant that we partner with. Particularly for Sushi Baibu in Fort Lauderdale, they have a sort of disco theme. So it adds on to with the ambiance of having your senses heightened, you know, you're hearing, you are listening to disco music when you first arrive. It's definitely in disco ambiance. So they provide a really cool 12-course omakase experience, and you have an MC kind of guiding you through the experience, you know, making it so that you get to guess after every handful of courses what you might have eaten. We also are partnering with Marigolds by Brad Kilgore in Miami, so in Wynwood. And that is specifically a 3-course menu that is also a mystery menu, and guests get to choose between one of 3 menu options: a meat option, a seafood option, and a vegan option. Back in 2020, Fever, which is the global leading entertainment discovery platform, saw that there was a huge demand and a big trend in discovering new gastronomic experiences, whether that be for, date nights or whether that be for fun big groups. And so we came up with this concept that was called, Dining in the Dark. And it's an amazing experience where you can truly go for any kind of occasion, and we've seen it all. So we've seen people celebrate their birthdays with their friends, with their partners. We've seen full families come and enjoy the meal and the experience. We've seen proposals happen because, people take off their blindfolds and the person is down on one knee. So it's an awesome experience. We have an app that basically lets you discover the best kinds of experiences all over the world, including, Fort Lauderdale and Miami. We have a handful of experiences, including the Dining in the Dark one that we put on our website. So if you would like to, follow for more information and find out more events, feel free to check us out in the Fever app and in our socials.
Palm Beaches.
The Palm Beaches.
The Palm Beaches
welcomes
everyone.
Everyone.
The Palm Beaches welcomes everyone.
The Palm Beaches recevoir tout le monde.
The Palm Beaches welcomes everyone.
Everyone.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of South Florida Daily. We love bringing you along to check out all the fun things to see and do in South Florida. Make sure you're checking us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
And if you saw a segment today that you like, you want to see it again, visit our website, southfldaily.com. We're also on YouTube now where you can watch full episodes. We will see you back here tomorrow on Fox 29 at noon.